let's take a closer look at Indonesia's TransNusa Airlines, a relatively recent and insightful case of an airline making the shift toward Chinese aircraft. Case study, TransNusa Airlines and the COMAC ARJ21. TransNusa, a private Indonesian airline, became the first foreign operator of a Chinese-made commercial jet, the COMAC ARJ21, in 2022. This was a bold and symbolic move, signaling a possible shift in regional aviation dynamics, especially in Southeast Asia. Why TransNusa chose the ARJ21? Regional aircraft needs. The ARJ21 is designed for short to medium-haul routes, similar in scale and scope to many of TransNusa's domestic and regional services. Indonesia's archipelagic geography makes regional jets a practical fit, and the ARJ21's range of approximately 2,000 to 3,700 kilometers suits these requirements well. 2. Pricing and leasing advantage. Reports suggest that the aircraft were offered under favorable leasing terms via China's state-backed leasing firms. These deals made the aircraft financially attractive for a smaller airline with limited capital to invest in new Boeing or Airbus jets. 3. Support from China. The arrangement came with backing in terms of training, maintenance support, and marketing partnerships. COMAC and its associated suppliers offered bundled deals to smooth the integration of Chinese aircraft into TransNusa's operations. 4. Political alignment. Indonesia has deepened its economic ties with China through Belt and Road Initiative investments and infrastructure projects. The aircraft purchase was widely interpreted as an extension of this strategic alignment. Challenges faced by TransNusa. 1. Limited fleet integration. The ARJ21 does not share commonality with other aircraft in the global fleet. This increases costs for crew training, spare parts, and maintenance infrastructure. TransNusa had to invest in setting up new systems to support an entirely new platform. 2. Certification and range limitations. While ARJ21 is certified in China and Indonesia, it is not yet certified by major Western aviation regulators, limiting TransNusa's expansion plans outside the region or in partnership with Western airlines. 3. Perception and passenger confidence. Passenger perceptions of Chinese aircraft remain uncertain, especially after decades of dominance by Boeing and Airbus. Safety and reliability remain question marks for many travelers unfamiliar with the Chinese aviation industry. 4. Technical reliability and delays. There were early reports of maintenance and reliability challenges, particularly with spare parts availability and software updates, which had to be routed through COMAC support channels in China. These growing pains slowed the scaling of operations. Lessons for Malaysia Airlines? If Malaysia Airlines is watching TransNusa closely, and they almost certainly are, the key takeaways would be: 1. Chinese aircraft are viable, particularly for domestic or regional routes, but they require serious investment in support infrastructure. 2. The decision is not purely economic. It is also strategic, tied to long-term alignment with China's geopolitical and industrial ambitions. 3. While smaller or more flexible airlines like TransNusa can experiment more easily, national carriers like Malaysia Airlines face greater public scrutiny, reputational risks, and operational complexities when adopting new platforms. 4. A cautious, phased integration of Chinese aircraft, rather than outright cancellation of Boeing orders, may allow Malaysia Airlines to benefit from cost savings while managing risk.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.